la la. La 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 la. Want you to love me like a hot pie. Keep thinking of me, doing what you like. So boy, forget about the world, it's gonna be me and you tonight. I will make you beg for it, I will make you swallow your pride. Think of me like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. Like I'm the only one who understands. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Ah, to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that knows your heart. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Only one. Take it like a thief in the night. Hug me like a pillow. Make me feel right. So boy, I'll tell you all my secrets I'm keeping, you can come inside. And when you enter, you ain't leaving, prisoner for the night. To make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Like I'm the only one that knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. Like I'm the only one who understands how to make you feel like a man. Only one. Take me for a ride. Oh baby, make me high. Oh, let me make you first. Oh, let it last all night. Take me for a ride. Oh, baby, take me high. Oh, let me make you first. Oh, let it last all night. Make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that you'll ever love. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one that's in command. Like I'm the only one who understands. Like I'm the only one who knows your heart. Only girl in the world. 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 Let's say the only one around. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. I want to introduce myself. I'm not only a perfect human with a perfect body, with perfect breasts out of my neighbor's perfect couch. I'm also an internationally ignored superstar and housewife. And my name is Mistaken. Does this function anyhow? Yeah? You don't know it, okay. I hope you like my name, because recently a friend of mine advised me to change it into Mobbing Dick. which I myself find ridiculous comparing me to a whale. What can I say? My age, I'm 23 years old. What? I was sick very often. These years don't count, okay? And my interests are arts in general. Sculptures. I love sculptures. I love paintings. I love photography. I love literature. I love philosophy. I love fucking underage boys. Not every underage boy, you know? He has to be very thin, something screaming like, I'm starving. Something like Holocaust-chic, you know? Yeah, and therefore I welcome all, not all, but most of the refugees now. I'm considering myself a charity person, you know? Yeah, last week I was walking around the beach at the North Sea. I don't know, remember the village exactly. Having the wind breeze through my wig, and searching for refugees lying around, not totally drowned, you know. I then have my Angela Merkel costume on, and I do this gesture, you know this typical gesture everybody does when you copy stuff. And the thing is, if the body fits through my hands, I say, das schaffen wir. It's of course a joke. That's a stupid joke, I'd say. There were no refugees at the North Sea. At least I didn't see them. It was a totally wasted day in a way. At least I was totally wasted. But forget it. You have the kind of shape, you know? Darling. What's your name, darling?
Stefan.
Stefan. And what do you do for a living?
Not so much.
Not so much. And what do you do with your free time?
Not so much.
Not so much. Do you recognize that most of the people don't do these ordinary jobs anymore? Wow. People always ask me why I do drag, and that's a kind of a difficult question, especially considering shoes like this. They are such a pain in the areas of my feet. I can hardly describe it. And normally when people ask me that, I try to return the question, let's see, never be in the first row with a drag show, but we'll change that. We'll move on. Is this long enough? What's your name, darling?
Maribel.
That's a better name. That's quite a better name. Much more original. I want you to go out and change your name. No, be seated, but change it. Okay, change it. And why do you dress up like a woman?
I try to good looking.
In order to?
Fuck some skinny boys.
That's the fucking point, darlings! Did your parents know? So, quite honest people here on stage and on chairs. So, I'll tell you a story about drag. 1 month ago I was in the Netherlands. Let's say it was a gig. And it was 2 a.m. I was in drag. And it was 2 a.m. so I was drunk. And yeah, do you know what drag queens mean when they talk about tucking? I'll explain it to you. It means they are hiding their goodies away. And they usually do this with a tape duck. Yeah, they are totally gluing their penis right behind, and if it's too long, they are stuffing it in their ass. That's true. So, you might guess that going to the toilet is for a drag queen like not a good idea. I wasn't on the toilet for 2 days now. But then again, I didn't eat since the 80s. So, but I was on this place, it was an open place, a very chic part of the town of Enschede. Beautiful language, isn't it? Dutch language. I think it's a kind of, that's the reason why most of Dutch people are so ugly. Because they have to cope with this language since they're youth. But that's another theme, you know. I was there, I really had to pee. There was no cafe in the environnement. I'll translate it. Environment for the not so classy people. So there was no boudoir de pee. And I decided to use this pot of flowers, right? Next to me, and I pulled up my skirt, I pulled down my ties, I untucked, and I let it all out. And in the moment it flowed, yeah? In the moment it started to flow, I recognized an old Dutch man. They always have these automatic wheelchairs in the Netherlands, you know? And he saw me, and he directly changed his direction, and he came in my direction. And he was like, and I was, and he came nearer, and I recognized I can't stop it. Once it gets loose, it will never stop, you know? So he came there, and he stopped, and I was like, sorry. And he didn't say anything. He just shook his head and pointed above. So I followed his finger, and above there was a balcony with a whole family on it, watching all the time. And the parents were like, and the children were like, and the grandma was like, and I was like, why do I do drag? Yeah, I give you 2 reasons. Of course, does anyone here have a sip of water? I would also take beer. What water is it? Spontaneous. I'm very spontaneous on stage. Thank you very much. Change your name. And first reason, of course, is that I want to make a subtle. Sorry, I always tend to laugh when I hear the word subtle. I want to make a subtle and sophisticated statement about gender roles and sexuality and society in general. And the other reason is I want to have at least the chance to get raped. Yeah, that's the truth. Because, you see, all the women always complaining about they can't go out in dark streets in the city because they fear of getting raped, totally ignoring that for people like me, this might be the only possibility, you know? And as a man, it won't happen. It just won't happen. I tried all the streets of the city, and it's a big city. So, yeah, I'm so desperately in need of equal rights. And this society simply isn't far enough for it. You still have to be a woman to get raped properly. That's the awful truth about what's going wrong in this fucking country. Fucking country. So, do you like my outfit, may I ask?
Yes.
Yep. That's good to hear, because I inherited it in some way from my grandma. She recently died, I think, of boredom. And she was a nice person, though, but a tough one. When I was a child, I originally was a left-handed person. And she came by and said, "No, that's not good. You have to train this boy. He has to become a right-handed person. Because otherwise he's going to end up very strange." Well, that worked out good. You hear me, Grandma? I'm wearing your clothes right now. And they fit me better. At least she was a woman of taste, as you can see. I always wonder why old people tend to wear these beige and gray and brown tones, you know?
Yeah.
When I came back from the Nordsee, I was in a bus with a bunch of old people, and I looked through it, and it was 50 Shades of Grey. Honestly. So I have the theory that society doesn't want to see old people anymore. And unconsciously, they adapt to it. They try to fit in with the environment. And what do we have? What kind of cities? Gray, beige, brown. Okay, we have other colors as well, but we now have also refugees that could stand in front of these walls, you know? A bit too much. A little bit of a hating bitch here. So, I want to do a second song. I could do it also without microphone.
Okay, goodbye.
But you can try.
No, it's fine. No.
I would. It's better with.
No.
And yeah, perhaps I should tell every time I stand in front of an audience, I tend to think about what I could possibly have in common with them. And honestly, I come back to this thought that we all share a same need, namely to love and to be loved back. Yeah, I have to admit, I don't have to be raped every day. So, the next song, and we will finish this thing here with it, is from one of my favorite movies, Hedwig and the Angry Inch. And it tells an old myth of Plato. He is telling us about the original state of human being when we all were one body. We had two faces then, for example. Yeah, and the gods got scared of us and decided to separate us and cut us in the middle. And the idea is now that since then we are trying to search our other half again to be complete again. So, Esther, I would like to have a sip of your water, and then we can start the song. I found the song. I would advise you to enjoy it, but you can also understand why I want to star in silent movies. It's your choice. Clouds made of fire and mountains stretched up to the sky. Sometimes high folks roam the earth like big rolling kegs. They had two sets of arms, they had two sets of legs, they had two faces peering out of one giant head, so they could watch all around them as they talked while they read. They never knew nothing about love. It was before love. The origin of love. The origin of love. So there were three sexes, that one that looked like two men glued up back to back, like the children of the sun. And similar In shape and curve was the children of the earth. They looked like two girls rolled up in one. And the children of the moon looked like a fork backed on a spoon. They were but some butter, but daughter, but son. The origin of love. So the gods got quite scared about her strength and defiance, and Thor said, I'm gonna kill them all with my hammer, like I killed the giants. But Zeus said, no, you better let me use my lightning like scissors, like the legs of the whales. Dinosaurs into lizards, and then he grabbed up some bolts. He let out a laugh, said I spit them right down the middle, gotta cut them right up in half. And the storm clouds gathered above into great walls of fire. And then fire shot down from the sky in bolts like shining blades of a knife. And it ripped right through the flesh of the children of the sun and the moon and the earth. And some Indian god stabbed the wound up to a hole, put it round our belly to remind us the price we paid. And Osiris, the gods of the night, gathered up a big storm to blow a hurricane, to scatter us away in a sea of tidal waves, in a flood of wind and rain, to wash us all away. And if we don't behave, they got us down again. We'll be hopping around on one foot, looking through one eye. Last time I saw you, we just split in two. He was looking at me, I was looking at you, and you were so familiar. I couldn't recognize, cause you had blood in your face. I had blood in my eyes. I could swear by your expression that the pain down in your soul was the same. The one down in mine, oh, that's the pain that cuts a straight line down through our heart. We call it love. We wrapped arms around each other, trying to shove ourselves back together. We was making love, making love. It was a cold, dark evening, such a long time ago, when by the mighty hand of death. It was a sad story how we became lonely two-legged creatures. The story of the origin of love. That's the origin of love. Oh yeah, the origin of love. The origin of love.